Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Snack Shack. Almost waited for the weekend to pull this one off, but it's a Wednesday night and I'm going for it. It is an hour and 52 minutes long, but it's 7.1 on IMDb, but only 874 people rated it so far. It just came out on Tuesday, yesterday, for me. Nebraska City, 1991. Two best friends get chance to run the swimming pool snack shack that later comes to be the perfect scenario for transgression, fun, personal discovery, and romance. I had no idea what this was about, to be honest with you. But I will, and I don't even know who's in it. I don't recognize it. Oh, Nick Robinson I recognize. Oh, and David Costabile. But they're not the main characters. Anyway, so now that I read it, I don't know. This was on my list for a while. It's been rated high. I never saw how many people rated it. I'm mildly excited to see this. That's why I'm not waiting for the weekend. I worked at a pool my entire teenage, life. From 15 until 2019, whatever. It's not that long, but I was a lifeguard. And we had the snack shack, the concession stand people. So I can really relate to this. I'm kind of excited. It's probably going to be funny, but I'll let you know. Stick around. I'll give you updates and see how much it relates to me. 1991. Yeah, I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Snack Shack, and you're lucky I watched these movies so I could help you and help you understand. This is not what I thought it was going to be. And I think that's important to know. So I came into this thinking, like I said, I worked at a pool. We had a snack shack, and it was just fun. You know what I mean? Friends, and it was just that you got to hang out with your friends all day long, and then you hung out with your friends all night long after the pool closed. And all the crazy stuff that we used to do, and all the fun we used to have. And that's what I thought I was getting myself into. I figured this was going to be like a party comedy, not like Project X, but like Project X, or any of the other ones that we have out there. And so it's not. So don't go into this. And I went and re-looked at IMDb, because normally at the top they say like comedy, drama, blah 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 blah. It doesn't say anything. So I just assumed this was going to be straight up a laugh a minute. And it starts off hot. Two kids, they're two best friends. They're 14, which I also thought was a little young for the tomfoolery they get into here. But that's okay. But they start out, it's hot. They're like having a good time. They're building their characters, their relationship together. And they're talking real fast, and it was just like, I didn't even know what was going on, but I felt there was a good energy, I felt, in the beginning of this, and I was like, all right, let's see where this goes. But it's not. I didn't laugh, really, at all, and I actually, it was more of a drama, absolutely, more of a coming of age, children finding, your kids finding themselves, that kind of thing, with romance thrown in. I mean, ultimately with the movie, it is kids growing up one summer, and the snack shack is involved. The two of them, they want to make money essentially, and so that's how they get into the snack shack idea, and that's the background there. They're best friends forever. They do everything together, which is cool. And then a girl from out of town comes in, right? And as you can imagine, creates a rift between the friendship that has always been there, and like, oh, okay, and and it kind of emotionally, I'll say, declines from there. It turns really away from what I thought was going to be a comedy into really more of a, I don't know if drama is the right word, but so that's why I said you should be thankful for me. No, I don't know. I'm just saying, if you were, coming into this and thinking that same thing, you're not getting a comedy. You're not laughing. You might laugh. I'm not saying it, but it's not the type of laughter I thought I was going to have, and the things I would laugh at. It did have, I forgot the name of it, but anyway, I forgot the name of the 70s movie with Matthew McConaughey and Ben Affleck and everybody. Oh man, I had it. But anyway, has a little bit of that flavor to it. The throwback stuff is fantastic. The cars, the outfits. Not much of a soundtrack either. I mean, there were some songs that I enjoyed, but I thought it would have been, I thought they could have hit a little bit of home with a little bit of a soundtrack from 1991, and that's where it all takes place. But that didn't hit. There was a couple songs, like I said, it was more like Ramones or punk type stuff than it was, I don't know. So I missed that aspect of it. I don't know. Like I said, I thought there was going to be, I don't know. I thought I had a different outcome. And what's bothering me is that other movie. So hold on. Dazed and Confused. Okay, it's not. Like, Dazed and Confused is the kind of movie I thought we were getting here. Different premise. Dazed and Confused is a party comedy, right? This is not that. Don't think it's a Dazed and Confused of the 1990s, which I thought I was getting. So put yourself in the right mindset. If you're looking for a nice, nostalgic coming of age, best friends, struggling with understanding each other and understanding themselves, that's what you're getting with this one. So it's hard for me to really judge the film, and I don't want to say anything bad because I went into it, like I do with every movie, but not knowing what I was getting at the end. So it kind of, it kind of, I don't know, jaded my opinion of all this. So there you go, that's it. I don't have anything more to say. No spoilers or anything like that. Hopefully I was helpful. At least you know what you're watching if you do decide to watch this. And I liked all the actors. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.